Well, Troy, you talk so much about trying to get 4 of 6 in a 6-point week. How nice is it to get 6 of 6?
Well, we talked this morning at our team meeting about getting a little selfish. I mean, obviously, when you get the first 4 of the week, you got to get a little bit selfish and try and dig in and finish it off. And it's always difficult to beat a team back-to-back. And we were able to come out tonight. I really liked our energy. I liked our game a lot tonight. And felt real good as the first period progressed that that the guys were engaged and wanted the game. And obviously, when you get to 500, which was a step we talked about yesterday, now the next goal is to get above 500. So we were able to do that this week. So I certainly think the team's progressing, and obviously nice to get some bodies back last week. But do feel that there's some chemistry building within the room.
We talked in the first few weeks of the season about the lack of offense that hasn't been an issue this week. What's changed offensively that's led to the success?
Well, I think the power play, certainly the first few weeks the power play was struggling, and in defense of the power play there was a lot of moving parts within the roster, but we got the power play above 20%, which obviously is a great accomplishment. It's something you'd like to maintain throughout the year. So when the power play is able to get opportunities, and then you've got some guys that have broken out of some offensive funks and getting more acclimated with the league. And Wilkie, you had him, who's a pure sniper, who's been really good at getting some points and some goals here since he's been an addition. And Perry, who's a goal scorer coming out of the Quebec Major Junior League that, is just getting his feet wet in the American Hockey League. And so all of a sudden he's getting on the score sheet. So there is some depth scoring that's been happening in recent. And I think between the power play and the depth scoring, that's certainly allowing us to score more goals.
Andrew Agozzino misses a couple games because his son is born. He comes back and gets a hat trick. Where does that rank on the feel-good story spectrum for you?
Yeah, fantastic for Aggie. I know that he takes pride in being a great player at this level, and certainly had his struggles early. And I think he'd be first to admit that he certainly had a lot in his mind, with his wife being pregnant and just making sure that everything was going well. And we knew this date was coming, and obviously, became a proud papa on Wednesday, and real happy for him, and I thought he was fantastic tonight. It was certainly his best game. I did like his game before we left, knowing that he wouldn't play Wednesday or Friday, but that's the Agozzino that we signed, and I thought his line was great tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin Mandolese was solid tonight. Even though you guys scored 7 goals, his goaltending, or especially early on in the game, it had to be a big reason why you guys were successful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your goaltender has to make saves at certain periods of the hockey game, and I think all 3 games, Sogard Wednesday and last night, made key saves, and Mandolese was the same way. He made some real solid saves tonight, and fortunately we were able to get him some goals. But again, he, even though there was 3 that went by him, I thought he was very, very good tonight.
Yeah, and Pontus Aber got a little banged up there in the third. Can you indicate at all how his status is or what happened to him?
Yeah, the only thing I know it's upper body injury, and he's going to go for X-rays, but really haven't had a chance to get a definite upgrade or update on terms of what exactly it is. But obviously he didn't come back, so it's serious enough where he's got to go for X-rays. But hopefully by tonight or sometime tomorrow we'll get a better feel for if he's going to be out any length of time.
And just a lot of chatter right now around the goaltending situation in the organization with Matt Murray going on waivers. How does that affect things here? Is it too early to tell?
Yeah, probably too early to tell. I mean, first and foremost, he's got to clear waivers. And once that happens, if it does happen tomorrow, then I'm sure I'll get some direction from management in terms of when he's coming down here, potentially for how long, and what the plan is. And obviously a 3-goalie system is not ideal. And on top of that, Murray, if he does see Belleville, he's here to not only play games but have his own net. And in fairness to our other guys, they want the net too. So we'll just play it day by day right now until I get some direction, and then we'll make a decision hopefully this week sometime.